What's up everybody, welcome to the channel. It's Hazik and this is Get Ziki. Today we're going to be talking about how to feel your legs for the pull-ups. In last week's video we talked about how you can improve on your pull-ups, and as a beginner how you can start on your pull-up journey. Now today we're going to be talking about something even more important than that, because you can do all the pulling exercises you want, but if you do not have that mind and body connection to your legs especially, then chances are it will take you a way longer time to be able to progress. So stay tuned for the video, it's coming up right now. When talking about pull-ups, we got to understand that the pull-ups is a compound movement that uses multiple muscles in a chain. It starts from your grip, so it works on your forearms, your biceps, your lats, your rhomboids, the middle back, your lower traps, your core. There's a whole bunch of muscles involved in a pull-up. But the reason why we are choosing the lats to talk about today is because the lats is basically the biggest back muscle that is contributing towards your pull-ups. So when trying to figure out how to feel your lats, we first have to know what the lats does. So firstly, the lats bring the arm down and back. This motion right here, and this is called shoulder extension. It extends the shoulder. Second thing the lats does is adduction, which is to bring the arms closer to the body or across the body. And next thing the lats does is to externally rotate, to help us externally rotate the shoulder, which is this movement right here. So as I said in the intro, as a beginner to pull-ups, most of my clients find it hard to feel their lats. So they will go through a pull exercise, they will go through rows, pull-ups with assistant bands and so on. And when you ask them, so what do you feel? They just say, I feel tired. I feel my biceps. I feel my forearms. I can't grip anymore. It's too much for me. And they never ever talk about, oh, I feel it right here. And of course, some clients do feel it right away, but most clients do not feel it right away. And I find that in my 7 years of teaching calisthenics, the lats somehow happens to be the muscle that most clients find really hard to feel and to understand. So we're going to start with the first easiest exercise that you can do, and it only requires you to have a resistance band. And I would suggest getting a really low resistance band, a really thin one. And we're going to just do this exercise, which is really simple and super straightforward. So you're going to just find a bar that you can put your band around, and just put it around chest height. And just going to hold on to both ends of the band and come really close to the bar and just get your body into this position right here. So you're squeezing your shoulder blades back and towards each other. You're pulling your elbows past the body and you're pulling your shoulders down and away from the body. That's depression. Also, I missed that out in the beginning of this video. Depression is also one of the things that the lats does, which is to pull the entire shoulder girdle down. Okay, so you gotta depress the shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and pull your elbows as far back as possible. I want you to also push your chest upward and widen your collarbones. Now, come to this position where you can't pull back anymore. You should not feel any resistance from the assistant band yet, because you're really close to the bar right now. So do not move, hold the position and slowly start walking away from the bar. And you're gonna find that you're gradually gonna feel the intensity of the squeeze in your legs more and more, the more you pull, or rather the more you walk back. And then you just walk closer to the bar, release and reset, squeeze again, then slowly hold that squeeze and walk away from the bar. And that's it. It's really that simple. I'm feeling it right now. So this is not an exercise that's gonna give you your pull-ups. If you do this every single day and you're just doing this, you're not gonna get your pull-ups. But if you're doing this every single day, especially before you start on your pull-up training, then when you go on to the movements like the pull-ups, the incline pull-ups and so on, you'll be able to activate your lats so much better, and that's going to give you better results. If you do not have a resistant bands or assistant bands to do the exercise that I just showed you, well, I'll give you another choice. So another way for you to be able to feel your lats is an exercise that we can do on the floor. All you require is basically nothing, just a yoga mat if you even need a mat. Just lie down on the floor, and we're gonna just get into that pull-up position again, and we're gonna squeeze the elbow towards the spine, basically as if you are focusing the squeeze only to one side, to the left. And you'll get your trunk into this lateral flexion, which again is another function of the lats, which I probably forgot to say at the start of the video, but yeah, right now you know the lats also aid us in flexing the trunk sideways, lateral flexion. So let me show you the exercise right now. So as I've said before, just lie on the belly and get into a pull-up position. Now it helps if you are to squeeze your fist as tightly as you can, to just mimic yourself gripping the pull-up bar. So grip your fist as tight as you can, then pull your elbows towards your hips, down towards your hips, and lift your chest. Now, if you are a seasoned practitioner in pull-ups, you should already be able to feel your lats engaging at this moment. But to make it even more, all you have to do is from here, flex your trunk sideways. So you're basically thinking of bringing your elbows towards your spine. And you're gonna feel, now I'm going to my left, you're gonna feel your left lat engaging like crazy. It feels almost like a cramp, And you just hold it for a few seconds, and you can actually feel, initially you might only feel it in one spot. And as you keep squeezing and keep pulling towards the center of your spine, you're gonna feel it throughout the entire lat. And once you held it for like 3 to 5 seconds, just come back to center, relax, reset, and go on to the other side. And relax. Now again, like I said, you can be doing this exercise every single day, but if you're only doing this exercise, it's not gonna give you your pull-ups. You're gonna do this exercise before your pull-up training so that you can activate better when you do all the pulling exercises that helps you with your pull-ups. The last exercise that I'm going to share with you today is the straight arm lat pull down. Now you can do this with an assistant band, or if you have a gym, you can always use the lat pull down machine for this. But for me, I'll just use an assistant band, and I'm going to use something that's very low resistance because we really want to feel the muscle. We do not want to load up the exercise so much, because the focus here is not to load up the muscles, the focus here is to feel the muscle. Okay, so you're just gonna put your assistant band or resistant band around a bar, and you're just gonna keep your arms totally straight, keep your back straight. Now before you execute the movement, just make sure you're pulling your shoulders back and down, chest up, and already squeezing your lats. Now again, if you're a seasoned practitioner in pull-ups, you should be able to squeeze and feel your lats at this point. But if you're a beginner, then you might not be able to feel it right now. So from here, you just want to pull your elbows, pull the band down and towards your body. And keep your chest up, keep the elbows straight. And slowly release and reset. Now when you're doing this, just make sure your shoulders are not in front and you're not pulling like this, and you're also not pulling with bent elbows. If you have to do this, it means that you're probably using an assistant or resistant band that's too high in resistance. So just choose something that you can pull. Okay, so again, chest up, shoulders down and back, straight elbows, pull to the side of your body. Now, if you can pull slightly past the body, that will be even better. Okay. Alternatively, you can also just find a pull-up bar and put the resistant band on the pull-up bar and do a straight elbow lat pull down the same way I just showed you. So check out all these 3 exercises that I just shared with you. leave your comments in the comment section below if these exercises help. And if you have other exercises that you find are helpful to you, then share with us so that everyone can benefit from those exercises. Thanks for watching the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and turn notifications on because I release a video every single Monday and you're not going to want to miss it. Also, don't forget to like because, well, I need the support, guys. Thank you so much again for joining me all the way to the end of the video. Till we meet again, get out there and unleash your fullest potential.